One of the most common questions is, what can I do in Istanbul in a very short layover? If you're coming in a cruise ship or have a layover at the airport before reaching your last destination, here we show you the options for you. In the past year, Istanbul has become a very popular destination, especially among tourists arriving on cruises who have the opportunity to enjoy the city for a few hours. If any of you have a cruise trip with Istanbul as one of the destinations, then don't worry, because in this video we will share with you what you can visit during a short time. Generally, there are two types of cruises that arrive in Istanbul. One that spends around 24 hours in the city and another that arrives in the morning and departs in the afternoon, giving you approximately 8 hours to explore. Let's talk a bit about the passengers with a maximum of 8 hours. The advantage is that Galata Port, where the cruises dock, is located in one of the most touristy areas, so reaching the historical peninsula doesn't require much time. The places you can visit in this time are Topkapi Palace, which takes around 2 to 3 hours to visit, Hagia Sophia, which requires a maximum of an hour and a half. Blue Mosque, approximately 1 hour. Basilica Cistern, 1 hour. Hippodrome of Constantinople, maybe 20 minutes. And Grand Bazaar. If you don't plan to shop, you can just walk a couple of streets, admire its architecture, and take lots of pictures. 30 minutes is more than enough. The waiting times to enter the palace, Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, and Basilica Cistern are already included and are approximate. If the cruise will stay overnight in Istanbul, you can follow the same circuit mentioned earlier, but you can also enjoy the city at night. You might consider walking along Istiklal Street to reach Galata Tower, where you can enjoy beautiful aerial views of Istanbul, or you can also have dinner at one of the many restaurants and cafes around Galata Tower. When it comes to those arriving by plane and have a layover of at least 10 hours in Istanbul, here are some options. If you want to visit the palace, Grand Bazaar, or Spice Bazaar, keep in mind that these places close at 6 p.m. I also want to mention that both airports in Istanbul are not very close to the city center. Without traffic, it can take around 1 hour and 15 minutes, and with traffic up to 2 hours. You should also include the time it takes to go through passport control and leave the airport, which can sometimes take up to 1 hour or maybe a little more. And of course, the return time from the city center to the airport, which can take up to 2 hours. That is why if you have a layover of 8 hours or even less, think twice before venturing out of the airport, because you will have very little time to visit places and enjoy the time. You can do these tours on your own, but if you want to use your limited time efficiently, it's recommended to consider booking a tour. This way, you can also skip the lines when buying tickets for places like the Palace or the Basilica Cistern, which will save you a lot of time, especially during peak seasons when the lines are quite long. For those interested, you can check out the tours available through a travel agency, which focuses exclusively on private tours, where also my husband, who is an official tour guide in Istanbul, and myself will show you the best of the city. You'll find the link in the description box and the pinned comment. For people arriving by plane with a layover of 6 to 24 hours and don't want to book a private tour or explore the city on their own, you can also book a free tour by Turkish Airlines. Just keep in mind that you must be flying with Turkish Airlines to access this benefit. For more information about this service and how to book it, you can see the link in the description box and pinned comment. If you like this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this about Istanbul and in general Turkey every week. See you next time. Bye bye.